Hello and welcome back to Board Games Daddy. By the time I'm recording this video, it's already known that MetaZoo is a dead TCG. So I thought, oh, well then, that's the ideal time for me to get into MetaZoo. So in some of my next videos, you'll get to know the start deck from Cryptid Nation set, UFO starter decks, Seance, and Wilderness. Stay tuned! And here we are, the first video for MetaZoo content. And without any special order, I decided to start with this release event box from Cryptid Nation. So the first set of MetaZoo and with the release event box, which I cannot read what is below. So let's finally open. Now that the game is dead, I guess I can see lots of good deals out there for people to get rid of inventory. So if most of the people that I know, they run away from dead things, like, oh, if it's dead, why am I going to invest, etc., etc. I'm quite the opposite. So if it's dead, it means that now people will try to get rid of it at good prices, sales, discounts, etc. So I'm just worried about having the chance to experience the game, to get to know it, not from an investment perspective, because all of this probably will be worth zero, all of these games, etc. And so I don't waste my time thinking of how this investment could have any return, except from YouTube videos. So what could really help is if you could leave a like and subscribe. That would help the return on this investment. But anyway, what is a release event box? So this is not a starter deck, it's a release event box. Oh, 2 to 6 players. So MetaZoo is already thought for multiplayer. That's good. Players assume the role of a caster, like Magic. The deck represents spell books, which they can cast spells, summon ancient artifacts, and form contracts with cryptids to aid in the arena. But be wary of your surroundings, Thoth. The environment around the arena has the potential to strengthen your beasties or weaken your spells. Okay, that's because there is the meta game here, which are cards that can affect what the game foresees. That if you're playing in a city or in a field or with rain or snowing, that can change the game. So it's quite interesting, and I want to try it. I've never played. So the release event box, you'll find 13 of cards, one sealed holographic promo, rulebook, and 3 boosters. Wow, they'll go for reals. So I think what I've seen is, and I was waiting to confirm over the second edition, so not worth that much, is there are. I'm not sure if the base game, the Cryptid Nation, has that, but at least the other ones that I showed on the intro, they will have this release event box will have a variation of a potential deck. So there are many options that you can find inside. Let's see what I get here. Wow, lots of content. So Wire Nike's pricier, 3 boosters for me to try to complete my collection. I'll save them for some reels. I don't think it's worth to open here. We're looking at the rest of the cards. There's the manual from 2021. Wow, let's see how the manual looks. Rule versions 2.1. So this is a starter set, but the rules are already on the second print, are already 2.1. Okay, so you can see how the card is affected on the side. Although the art looks very childish, this I don't think it's a simple game, but I'm waiting to have a formal, definitive opinion once I play. Okay, this kind of manual in paper, very thin paper, reminds me Magic the Gathering, the original manuals, which were very similar. But look how complex this is. Look how complex this is. So many rules, so many facts. Wow. Wow. Maybe it's going to be difficult to play with kids for now. This is the back of the cards. So let's see what we've got here. If it's just a random set of cards or if, as a matter of fact, I got one standard deck. One of the possibilities of a deck from the release event box. So, Manchac Swamp Priestess. That's the Olo. Okay, so in terms of numbering, she is 1 of 14. 1 of 14. I guess that 1 of 14 is because there will be 14 different cards here on this deck, and this is one of them. 2 of 14, there it is. So this is a deck. This is supposed to be a deck. And from the color of the rare here, it's a rare, you see the star there? And you can see because it's gold there, this is a rare. This is a black deck. So I got the black deck, Bunnyman, 2 Bunnymans, okay, 3 Bunnymans, 4 Bunnymans. You can have 5 per spellbook. And Beastie Alien, 1. So it's a black and which is a dark and UFO deck, which I guess they become stronger under the moon or under the stars. Moon and stars, so there's a combo here that you need to think of. The shadow people, so cool. In terms of numbering the cards, so I don't know how this works. I need to check the card list if this card is unique for this deck and you can only find it here, or if there is also the version on the normal set, because you can see it's a second edition. The symbol there is Cryptid Nation, but the numbering of the card is unique for 14. So I don't have the list in my mind to know if these cards are unique. When unique, which means that if I want to do the other decks, I will need to go after those specific cards, because if you buy these things, you don't know exactly what is inside. Could be this one again, and we don't want that. So interesting. Bat Squash, the Necromancy. So this is a spell there. Search your Limbo. Limbo should be the discard pile, right? Limbo. You can have 10 per spell book. So only here you have, like, this is really different from other games, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Normally these games only have maximum 3 or 4 cards per deck. This one, some cards that I've seen can go up to 10. Again, 10 there. 1, 2, 3. This one is uncommon, so but you can put 10 there. So that's a proton beam from Ghostbusters. Everyone knows that, right? Crossroads. There's the Mothman. That's a rare, the most valuable card, I think. Transfiguration. Turn the monster into a sheep. 1 and 2. A bookmark. Bookmark 2 pages from the top of your spell book. I don't know what these things mean. Okay, and then the auras. So the auras, I think the auras is like the lands in Magic. So you would need 4 to pay 4 dark to put this one. That's what it looks. So yeah, lots of dark lands. And then this is for Cosmic, is for the UFOs. And there's the metagame. Where we have 2 nighttime and some stars. So nighttime and stars, that's for increasing the powers there. So here you increase the life, 10 points, life points, and 10 more points if you are playing on the stars or on the moon. And here you increase the damage, I guess it's the damage, becomes 25, from 20 to 25. A moonbeam, okay. I may not be totally right because I've never played yet, I never read the rules, but I guess that's it. So yeah, there's a dark and whatever deck here. I don't know what to say, if I was lucky or not, but anyway, this was my first release event box from Cryptid Nation. And as you can see in the introduction, there will be lots of MetaZoo content in this channel. So if you want to be part of it, don't forget to leave a like, consider subscribing. And if you like card games and board games in general, then I truly believe that you'll find interesting content in the channel for you to subscribe. So thank you very much. Thank you for watching until the end, and I see you in the next video. Thank you. Goodbye.